Get out my business. Nani? Okay.
How y'all doing? Welcome back to the Identity Booth. That's Heero. I'm Eric. And today we have our own local celebrity in the building. We got Nafi with the tea. If you don't have your teacup ready, go ahead and get it ready. Because without further ado, we want to present to you our very own Tea with Nafi. Nafi, what's popping?
Hi, Eric. Hi, Hero. Hi, Identifiers. Welcome to Tea with Nafi. Couple adjustments for this session. You can see my sign. It's a bit tilted. I'm working on that. Excuse that. Just leave it where it's at. It'll get fixed next time. Got a ring light now. So I got some new things coming up. So I'm happy. But anyways, good evening. So I have a couple topics to talk about today. So first we'll talk about some old tea, but there's just some extra spices added to it. So first let's talk about T.I. and Tiny. Let's do a backstory. So there have been allegations, allegedly, that they have done some foul play in their bedroom with some females that have come forward. Before today, there was 30 confirmed women that have come forward and said that they were sexually assaulted.
30?
30. As of today, 33 is the total. 3 more women came forward today. Again, allegedly accusing T.I. and Tiny of sexual assault. I think that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of people. I mean, I think about a lot of people that get accused, and when the numbers start to rise, it's just like,
innocent till proven guilty.
I'm like, man, I thought I believed you, but it's just like, I don't know. So today is the first day that T.I. and Tiny issued a comment to their lawyer, who then quoted T.I. and said, why haven't any of them announced who they are or showed their faces? And I know I talked to Heero earlier about this. And to me, I was like, well, why do they need to show their faces? I'm like, with the kind of background T.I. has, people he knows, Atlanta's not that big, even though everybody says it is. I just worry about like them showing them their faces, and then like what could happen to them as far as harm. So, I mean, do y'all think that they need to show themselves, or is their word enough?
I won't say that they're. Yeah, I gotta say.
All we have right now is their word.
Yeah, all we have is their word, and I think for protection purposes that they do not need to show their face. If this was 1980, I'd be like, yeah, show your face. You know why? Because it wouldn't be nearly as bad as it is right now. Somebody gonna find you. They're gonna reverse Google search you, find your photo, find your Facebook, find your IG, spam that, dox you, pull up to the crib. We don't got time for that.
And you think about the kind of females they attract. I'm sure these are common females that people know in Atlanta, again, in that industry that they're in, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's another reason, right? Because the minute one of them show their face, who knows? Another rapper might be like, "Oh, I was just with her last week."
Yeah.
Am I next?
And Nafi, to your point, what was the lady's name, that the one who did come out and speak out against it and gave everybody the backbone to come out and say something? Didn't she get lambasted on social media for that?
Yes, they dragged her. So it's like you say something that's happened to you to try to prevent it happening to other people, but then at the end of that, you get dragged anyways. So not only did something happen to you, we don't believe you. We're going to talk about you because we love Tiny and Tip. Like, again, shout out to VH1 for stopping that whole show until they get down to the bottom of this, so that they stop the bag. The only unfortunate thing is that it's messing with other people's bag, because that just wasn't their show. It had other celebrities on there as well. So, so that was the first message we got from the Harris family in regards to that is, accusers, show yourself.
I kind of just like, there's always two sides to every story. In the court of law, if this extends to the criminal verse, or they have to settle in court, then that's where they can meet their makers, right? That's where they can find out like the truth and everything. But as a person who we have people in our Nafi would take the head off of a random person for making fun of us in the chat room. So can you imagine what a TI fan would do for their people? So people are crazy, but ultimately,
Beehive.
People like I'm not gonna sit here and say that TI and all them, but hey, no, if you gonna be on that. And I don't know, maybe it's strange because like the NFL kind of just protected us from that world. Just have everyone sign necessary documentation. There's whatever you're into, there's someone out there for it. Stop putting yourself.
They did sign it.
And
supposedly did.
Yeah, and the ones that did sign it, they're not gonna get nothing because that's what they signed up for. But we'll see. We'll see. But for what it's worth,
it's still unfolding.
Yeah.
So it's still unfolding. I'll keep y'all updated with this if more females come forward. So yeah, that's been tea about
24 for Deshaun Watson and 33 for
21 officially.
33 for T.I. and Tiny.
So it's a race to the finish. Who's gonna get more and who's gonna get convicted? But that's been our little segment of Tea for Nafi.
Hot tea.
We'll get some more segments for you. Calm down. There's a bunch of links in the description. Endurance 24 Challenge is one we want you to hit up. But if you enjoy these segments, let Nafi know first and foremost how much you appreciate her for coming on here and bringing up this tea. And secondly, for a small fee, a donation, you could help get Nafi a leveler to help us level her sign so that it'll be straight. Any donations you put towards that will be greatly appreciated. And if you want to donate to the Run 24 Challenge, that link is in the description below. Take care.
Drop my cash up.
Peace.
Yeah.
And
drop that cash app.
Drop the cash app. It's on the screen.
Still young rails, but the hood call me Booth.
Sick like Booth. Keep some monsters